Two black nurses were very kind to me. When they were on duty, they would go out of their way to make sure I was all right. They made frequent trips to my room, for which I was especially grateful during those first days. If you need anything, just ring, they said knowingly. One night, one of the nurses came in and gave me 3 books. I hadn't even thought about reading. The books were a godsend. They had been carefully selected. One was a book of black poetry. One was a book called Black Women in White America. And the third was a novel, Siddhartha, by Herman Hayes. Whenever I tired of the verbal abuse of my captors, I would drown them out by reading the poetry aloud. Invictus and If We Must Die were the poems I usually read. I read them over and over until I was sure the guards had heard every word. The poems were my message to them. When I read the book about black women, I felt the spirits of those sisters feeding me, making me stronger. Black women have been struggling and helping each other survive the blows of life since the beginning of time. And when I read Siddhartha, a peace came over me. I felt a unity with all living things. The world, in spite of oppression, is a beautiful place. I would say, home, softly, to myself, letting my lips vibrate. I felt the birds, the sun, and the trees. I was in communion with all the forces on earth that truly love people, in communion with all the revolutionary forces on earth. This was a beautiful entry written by the Assata Shakur, our now ancestor, in her memoir. This was on page 16 and 17, chapter 1. I'm rereading this autobiography, and it's so enriching, so touching, so revolutionary. And I would just encourage you to go and read it and learn for yourself. I love you, baby. Be well.